Yeah, just catching up on football. Last night, and I don't know how much of the Patriots you watched. I did not watch much. There were maybe 6, 7 injuries between the two teams. Like, people were dropping like flies. It was like whoever's got players left will win, because it was
like a war of attrition.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I mean, I felt bad for both teams, really.
It seems like injuries are really popping up in the NFL these last couple of weeks. Big name guys going down. It's going to be interesting getting
Patriots highlights coming up too.
To the finish line here.
In case you didn't see it.
I didn't. I'm looking
I did
forward
it for you.
to them.
That's why I put them in there for you.
Yeah. I mean, I briefly looked at the box score and I saw like nobody on the Pats offense had like anything major going on.
No.
So it was all defense.
Yeah.
And special teams.
And running backs, although they lost their starting running back too. We'll talk about it all.
Ramon?
Oh yeah, he's out.
This is ridiculous.
Nobody's here. Everybody's out.
I'm here. You're here.
Right. It was all rookies for the Patriots and all old guys for New Center. That's how it works. No rookies here.
We're going to go down one of these days, that's for sure. Good to see you. We're waking up to cold temperatures again. We have a lot of teens out there, including Bangor and Sanford at 18 degrees. Freiburg, Berlin, New Hampshire, single digits, some 20s, Lewiston, Auburn, Augusta, Portland. And there's a breeze still. Wind chills are in the teens for the most part. Will be somewhat of a factor today, but not as strong, that's for sure. This low is farther away from us right now, but it is going to curl back up into the Maritimes and then do a loop back to the south tonight and tomorrow. And that will brush us with a little light snow. Not a big deal, but some minor accumulation can be expected. Otherwise, cold high pressure just sits right up over here and keeps us pretty quiet these next couple of days. So it's clear, it's dry this morning. It's a much easier commute than yesterday when we had a little snow on the ground in a lot of spots. But we've got cold temperatures and a breeze, so those feels-like numbers will be in the teens. Bright and sunny across all of southern and western Maine during the middle of the day. Clouds begin to fill in to the north, and these will work south during the afternoon and evening. And beneath them, there will be some scattered snow showers that will start to fall this evening, but the bulk of snow holds off until late tonight and tomorrow morning. Highs today will reach the mid-30s across the south, but just lower 30s for eastern Maine, including Bangor and Bar Harbor. Calais 29, 20s up north and in the mountains this afternoon with a breeze out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight at midnight, this is how it'll look. Steadier snows up across the county, begin to slide south overnight, and by tomorrow morning, a lot of eastern and northern Maine will be waking up to some light snow. Roads will be impacted a little bit. There'll be a minor accumulation and they'll need to be treated or perhaps even plowed off. Very little, if anything, goes on across the south, though. Middle of the morning, still getting some bursts of light snow, and then by midday, the rest of it kind of slides out to sea, and it'll be quieter during the afternoon. Still looking at 1 inch to about 3 inches in max spots here in down East Maine, also up to the Central Highlands and north. Bangor, probably a coating to 1 inch, and coatings possible to the south if we get a stray snow shower to fall tomorrow morning. That system slides out of here. High pressure keeps us quiet on Thursday. Then all the attention is for the weekend. Low pressure in the Midwest redevelops off the mid-Atlantic coastline and comes right up the coast. The problem is with the track, if you're a snow lover, this track looks like it's going to hug the coastline. That's not the best track to get all snow in Maine. That will introduce a rain-snow line and perhaps quite a bit of rain for the coastline. Big snow potential is over the interior, especially the higher terrain, the mountains of western Maine and New Hampshire. That's where it should stay all snow. Along the coastline, this is a big rain risk here, and in between, there'll be a messy mix. I'm not putting snow numbers up just yet, but you get the idea here. There will likely be double-digit snow amounts up in the mountains of western Maine and New Hampshire and perhaps into the Central Highlands too. Along the coastline, very little, if any, snow at this time, maybe 1 inch or 2, and then in between we'll have a big ramp up, so a big range in numbers from the coast up to the foothills and to the mountains. Hope to put some numbers on this for you tomorrow, but you get the idea. Big snows inland, not as much along the coastline as of this time. Gale warnings are up, seas 4 to 6 feet, northwest winds 15 to 20 knots, gusting to 30. Mostly sunny today with high temperatures in the lower to mid 30s. Tomorrow we have some snow showers around, and I showed you the map, minor accumulation, especially in eastern and northern Maine. Mostly cloudy on Thursday, mid 30s, cold there, and then we get rain and snow to develop on Friday. That storm system will continue through the night and into Saturday too. Bigger snows inland, not as much along the coastline. Quieter behind the storm, no warm up though, stays in the 30s.
Oh, 38 on Monday.
Ooh, that's a heat wave.
Beach day. All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.